What's up, everybody? This is Amir with AC Fitness Solutions. By request, we got a killer ab routine that's going to hit everything. I included some stuff to work, the hamstrings, work the glutes, because that's all connected. Get that booty nice and toned up, get the abs nice and toned up, nice and strong too. So I'm about to jump right in. I'm already warmed up. Usually I warm up for you, but I ain't in the mood right now. I'm just tired. So I'm about to get into the program for you real quick. So we're going to start with a basic plank. So you want to plank for about 30 seconds. Now with the plank, you want to make sure you got a flat back. You got your abs pulled in as much as you can. You hold for 30 seconds. Now when you get advanced, you get all fancy, you can go ahead and lift the legs. So you can go ahead and lift them, let them down with control. I think I got 10 more seconds. Make sure you breathe when you're planking too, because you don't want to shoot up your blood pressure unnecessarily. Alright, so I think that's it for the plank. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my bicycle crunches. These are also pretty good for your abs, so go ahead, get into position like so. Knees up. Now, when you got your hands right here, you don't want to pull on your neck. Otherwise, you're going to go ahead and strain it. So, you can go ahead and bring your opposite elbow to the opposite knee. They don't have to touch. You just want to bring them close to each other. So, you're going to be in this position when you finish. So, here. 1, 2. Alright, so that's 30. So you got 30 bicycle crunches. So now, you come up, take a 10-second pause. And when you're ready, go ahead and jump back into your planks. Now you're about to plank for 30 seconds. Make sure you breathe. Again, make sure you got the flat back, the flat back in the plank. Alright? Make sure you're breathing. You got 10 seconds to go. You might shake a little bit, but that's normal. That's just the muscles working to keep you up. Time. Yeah, so the main thing you're going to need for this workout is just a timer. So like I said, you want to take a 15-second pause in between just to keep the abs and all the muscles you work warm. So I took my pause, going in, my bicycle crunches. So that's my 30 bicycle crunches there. So I'm about to come up, take a pause. Now the rest, you can vary that between 10 seconds and 30 seconds. Me, because I'm a little bit more, I do this for a living every day, so I try to keep my rest a little bit short. So, about to jump into one more set, third and final set of the plank for 30 seconds. Here we go. You got 10 seconds. Alright, 30 seconds. So now, I'm going to finish up with our third and final set of bicycle crunches. So here we go. 30. Come up. Take a 10 to 20 second pause. Now we're about to work the other side of the core, which is the back side. Now, a lot of people, they talk about core, but you know, the average person, when they're talking about core, they're talking about just the abs. But, you know, in personal training, power lance, or whatever you call it, the core is everything. So the core is this entire area here, all the muscles of your trunk. So, working the front, gotta work the back for balance. So now we're about to hit the bridge. It's a basic exercise, but it's a killer when you do it right. So now the bridge is going to primarily work these muscles here, these muscles here, these muscles here. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead, jump into the bridge. So we're going to bridge for a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer. Set my timer. And we're bridging. So it's important when you do the bridge that you have your heels dug into the ground. You got your hands to the side here. Or you can have them here. But the main thing is you want to feel these muscles here, and those calf muscles down there working. Alright, so got 30 seconds to go. And also isometrics, which is what this is, which is a static contraction. These are very good if you've ever had like a joint injury, or you know, you want to get strong but you don't want to, you know, resort to lifting weights or any other type of resistance. Very good, very easy, very free. Got 10 seconds. Yeah, and once you get to like the 30-second, 40-second mark, you're going to really start to feel it in the calves and especially the glutes. I'm feeling it right now too. Alright, so that's a minute. So now, with this, you want to take like I said, a 10 to 20 second pause. And the reason you don't want to take a long pause is because the muscles, they cool down after a while. You want to keep them hot, because when they're hot, they're burning calories for you. Alright? So I'm talking, but I'm resting too. But now I'm about to jump back in. Hold for another minute. Make sure you breathe too. Now this is also going to give you a good stretch for your hip flexors here, for these muscles on the front of your hips. So, you know, almost everything we're doing in this program here, this little routine here, has a dual purpose. So the bicycle crunches, what they do is they relax the lower back. So if you have lower back problems, you're going to get a good, nice stretch for the lower back. At the same time, you're going to strengthen your abs. And you're going to work your brain. You're going to activate the left and right hemispheres of your brain. Alright, so I got 20 seconds to go. Ooh. Alright, that's time. Alright, so I'm going to take another 10-second pause. And again, you take a pause anywhere between 10 and 30 seconds, no longer. Otherwise, you're going to lose the benefits that you might have gotten for the exercise. So, like I said, I can take a shorter pause because I do this stuff every day. So, you know, my muscles are pretty conditioned to handle the short rest. Alright, so I'm about to jump back in. Make sure you breathe, too. You can close your eyes if you want, but that'll make it harder to keep track of time. You know, if I'm doing it for a longer set, so if I'm going to hold a bridge or any other isometric for longer than a minute, you know, then you start to close your eyes and focus on your breathing just to get you go into almost like a trance state. It helps you go longer, you know, especially when you breathe, it helps you go longer. Alright, so I got 20 seconds. And I can really feel my glutes burning. So, like I said, it looks simple, it's free, but it'll wipe that ass out. Excuse my language. Alright, time. Alright, now, what we got here is the wall sit. Use my tennis racket. Random. So, the wall sit essentially is just what the name says. You're going to sit against the wall. Again, that's another isometric exercise, and that's going to work, again, the glutes. It's going to work the hamstrings back here. It's going to work the calves. It's going to tone up the muscles, make them look nice. Alright, so I'm going to go down into my wall sit. Hold that for a minute. So you're also going to feel the muscles on the front of your upper thigh working too. You know, excuse me guys if I'm talking too much. I'm just trying to teach while I, preach. So, in this one here, you really want to focus on breathing because you're working the legs, which are some of the biggest muscles in the body next to your muscles on your back there. So you're definitely going to want to breathe. Definitely that breathing is going to help you get through the exercise easier. So I got 20 seconds. So now usually what I do in this position is I think about recipes. I think about life. I think about basketball wives. So, just things that help me stay in this position as long as possible. Boom, that's a minute. So I realize that some people are probably not as conditioned, so you might, instead of coming up like how I did, you might just drop to the ground, and that's fine. That's totally fine. So now, took my little break, relaxing, come down again, going for a minute. So when you get more advanced, when you find that a minute is too hard for you, you can go ahead and lift up a calf just to put more load on one leg. So now you're making the exercise harder. So you'd hold for 3 seconds, switch. Hold for 3 seconds, switch. And I'm really starting to feel it too. Definitely starting to feel it. You're definitely going to tone up the legs, make them more solid. Get them nice and strong. Alright. Remember to breathe. And don't watch the time like I'm doing. That makes the time go by even slower. And time. So now I'm about to shake it off. My legs are starting to burn. Alright, so do a little dance, shake it off. Yeah, please don't write any comments about my dancing skills. I know they're awesome, so I don't need you to tell me that. Just don't. Alright, you shake it off. Shaking it off, shaking it off. Take a deep breath. Take a couple deep breaths. Alright. Last set. Here we go. So remember, you can close your eyes, focus on your breathing to help get through the burning and the pain. Just always be focused. Always remember though, you're down here, you're in pain now, but those glutes are going to be sitting like a shelf. They're going to be putting milkshakes on top of them glutes. So just sit through the pain for like a minute at a time, and you'll thank yourself later. You'll thank them butt cheeks later. So, standing. Alright, 10 seconds to go. Focus on the breathing. So you want to breathe in through your mouth, or in through your nose, out through your mouth. Help you relax. That's time. There you have it. Complete workout. We hit the abs, we hit the glutes, and we hit the legs in less than 10 minutes. So You want to do that workout 2 times a week. You can incorporate it into your existing resistance program, or you can just do it as a standalone. You're still going to get awesome benefits. So this is Amir with AC Fitness Solutions. Stay tuned, because I'm going to have more awesome free workouts for you. Get you toned up for the summer, get you strong, get you looking right. Have a good night.